is 9 o'clock. It is time for us to cross over to Cheltenham and join John Duggan. John, what kind of a day did you have yesterday?
Had an amazing day in the betting ring. And the broadcasting was okay, so I think it was a good day all round.
What was so amazing about the betting?
The stake I had on my charity bet at €300 at top of the game at 7-2.
That's going to do it for you. So you're massive profit at this point.
Yeah, it's about 66% profit. So I've spent £1,000. I've 1,662. So ever seen the movie Glengarry and Ross when Alec Baldwin says you have to have brass balls to sell real estate? It was a brass balls moment.
So you were on the nose. I didn't realise it wasn't an each way bet.
No, it was a confident bet. So I decided to be brave, and my bravery paid off.
Yeah,
brave and foolish. You know.
There was a period in the race where it looked like, oh, I'm not sure this is going to happen, and then actually just cruised up the hill. Yeah,
he just needed to get him right over the last two fences. Harry Cobden on top of the game, and he's got a lot of class. He could be a Gold Cup horse next year. I'm delighted that everything that I said actually worked out, and that's the beauty of it. And I was a bag of nerves coming down from the grandstand. It was quite a good moment, I have to say. And I didn't have a cent on it myself, but it doesn't matter because it's all about the charity.
All right, good stuff. Tell me what you got first today.
I'm going for Monolith, and what I'm trying to do here, guys, is make profit. I'm trying to get over 2,000, which is my kind of profit and loss mark. So I'm going for Monolith. I think Monolith has to be in the frame in this Ryanair chase at 250, 9-2. So it's an each way bet to nothing if it finishes in the first three. Rachel Blackmore got a good tune out of him in Gowran Park last time. He's been to the festival twice. He's been second twice. He's a good jumper. He's a straightforward horse. The form of the novice chase last year has worked out with Elegant Escape and Album Photo running well this season. I think Monolith is definitely going to be in the frame, and at 9-2, it's a solid each way bet. So of my 500 for charity, about €100 each way, and Monolith at 9-2. Okay,
so that's at 250. You also like Bacardis. A lot of Irish people have been burned by Bacardis in the past. Big price though, 12-1 today in the 330.
I've been sent to the rum bottle many times, Ger. Bacardis last year didn't get the run of the race, and then he just took off heading to the last hurdle, and then he fell. I thought he was definitely going to be in the top three. This horse has won twice in Grade 1s over shorter distances, over hurdles, and he never looks like he's going to get there. And then he finds and finds and finds and finds. And I think the Cheltenham Hill is tailor-made from him. So if he's there or thereabouts, coming up to the last hurdle, and if he gets over it this time, I think he could fly up that hill. I think he's got an each-way chance. Faheen is 11. A horse has not won at that age at the Stairs Hurdle since 1986. What I have done, and this is an unusual thing, because once again I'm trying to chase profit, I've actually backed two horses in the race, Bacardis and Petit Mouchoir. Once again, Henry de Bromhead, Rachel Blackmore, 33-1. This horse has never run over a distance more than 2 miles in its career, but it did win a point-to-point over 3 miles. Last year, the same connections and the same ownership, Michael O'Leary, sent Identity Thief, who finished fourth in the champion hurdle, to the 3 mile Aintree Stairs hurdle, and it won easily. So Petit Mouchoir, what I'm gambling on here is that if Petit Mouchoir can stay, it could have a massive chance, given the class that a horse has shown in his earlier career, having finished third in the champion hurdle. It might not stay a yard, but at 33-1, I'm willing to take that chance in the Stairs hurdle. Owen
Sheehan's eyes have just narrowed in kind of assent. He's like, I like the look of that.
There's only one metric I judge horses on, folks, and it is the odds. It's the only. I don't care about the colour of the horse. I don't care about the sex of the horse. I don't care about form. I don't care about what the ground is like. All I care about is the odds, and I like the sound of 33-1.
You were saying on Twitter yesterday that that I saved your Cheltenham. So surely you should be be caring about what the odds are and what John Duggan says. Surely.
Yeah, you saved my Cheltenham and you saved my street cred. I may have copied and pasted. John Duggan is very hot on a particular horse and forwarded on to multiple.
Did you go around Dublin with graffiti? John Duggan's cool or whatever.
Exactly. I'm pretty popular right now. Not going to brag.
So you like Petit Mouchoir? Are any of them?
No. Nobody else has tipped that this morning, John. Not in the newspapers.
Well, that's where you get the value. Okay, so we've talked about Monolith at 250. We've talked about Bacardis and Petit Mouchoir at 330. To go back in time, Champers on ice, John. Another booze-related. 2:10.
I don't have the whiskey bottle with me today. The little small naggin. That's away for tomorrow night. But look, the Champers is on ice. If I can just get another couple of winners, the champagne will be open. But this is a David Pipe trained horse. He's won the race before with Buena Vista. The horse was third in the Albert Bartlett Grade 1 novice a few years ago. He did not take defences, a bit like Bacardi, was not a natural chaser. They're going back over hurdles. He's on a much lower mark. If he is showing his old sparkle. He's got an each way chance, 16-1, Champers on ice.
Okay, 4:10, Spirit of the Games at 8-1.
Yeah, Dan Skelton, who was the winner here in that mare's race when Benny Juju fell. His horse, I think it was Roscana, took advantage of it. Has been raving about this horse, Spirit of the Games, for months in all stable tours and discussions. I think they really like it in the yards. They think it's an improving chaser. He was 5th in the county hurdle at the festival here last year on similar conditions. He's going up and trip today. He has adapted well to fences. He's got the cheek pieces on today, which will help him concentrate. And I think he can definitely make the frame at about 8-1, Spirit of the Games.
Okay, and the final one then, it's all guesswork at 9-1.
Yeah, Barry O'Neill is one of the top amateurs in point-to-point riding in Ireland. He hasn't had a Cheltenham Festival winner. He was very close on Tuesday with Discorama. But you see with Jamie Codd and Derek O'Connor have had plenty of winners. Barry's in the top rank as well. And I think that any horse that he rides must be respected. It's all guesswork. Fell in the Munster National, but was staying on. I think he will get the trip. If Barry can get the horse into a rhythm, which is the key thing around here, it might happen, might not happen. I think at 9-1 is an each way chance for Gordon Elliott, who's back, as we said yesterday, now back in the good books after 2 wins with Tiger Road and Envoy Allen yesterday. So an each way day, but Monolith as an each way bet to nothing at 9-2, I think is a good bet. Okay,
so all of John's tips are up on offtheball.com. We'll have a live racing show at Kildare Village at around about 11:30 this morning, when John and Johnny Ward will be back for an update on how the prices and the monies are going. John, John's tips coalesce with
Monolith. I like the look of in terms of coalescing with tips this morning, John, because you're going up. Katie Walsh basically is also backing Monolith. She had a place or a winner in every single race yesterday, John. So I know you had a good day. She had an insane day.
Well, there you go. And sorry, Tony O'Hare as well has gone for Monolith. So look,
all the greats,
all the greats. You know. So here we are.
John, good stuff.
The law goes wrong.
We'll talk to you later. Cheers. Thanks a million. It's John Duggan giving us some Cheltenham tips and hopefully making us some money this morning. Now.